happens if you put the wrong spark plugs in your engine? Well, in the case of this WRX, it completely lost all of its compression in cylinder 3. See behind me here, this is an absolute gem. This is a 2005 WRX with 35,000 miles on it. It is on its second engine. However, that engine only lasted about 1,000 miles because the shop that did the engine replacement put the wrong spark plugs in. They put some in that were a little bit too long, and if you guys can see there, it completely ate the spark plug, and now cylinder 3 has 0 compression. So this now needs its third engine. But we're gonna give it the life it deserves. So we do have the proper spark plugs. We do have a brand new engine. This car is actually getting a 2.1 liter stroker engine. Kind of replace that little 2 liter in there. The 2.1 will give it a little bit more low end grunt. And we don't do a lot of 2 liter content on the channel, so I'm actually really excited for this. So in this video today, we're gonna be tearing apart this 2005 WRX, see why cylinder 3 has no compression. I mean, based off of what I'm seeing on this spark plug right here, I can only assume that part of this plug is either stuck behind a ring, has broken the ring, has destroyed the cylinder head. We do have a replacement cylinder head over there for it because we are expecting the worst when we go to tear this apart, especially based off of this spark plug. See, this is also a Toyota spark plug. Couldn't tell you what Toyota it goes to, but it's a Toyota spark plug. And unfortunately, the shop that did do the work is not willing to fix anything on this engine, especially putting the wrong spark plugs in, which blows my mind. So let me give you a quick little walk around of the car and let's start getting this thing torn apart because I want to get these heads off to the machine shop by Monday. This thing is an absolute time capsule of a car, 35,000 miles, not a single mod in here. It almost makes me feel bad that we're about to modify it because everything on that rack over there is going in here. So 2 liter, unfortunately, didn't last long. On the inside though, check this out, you guys. It still looks brand freaking new in here. None of these panels have any wear touch points. They all still look brand new. Nothing is brittle. There is no damage. There is no sun fade. It is the cleanest example of a WRX I think I've ever seen. There's some exterior body damage, like down here, there's a dent and whatnot, but he said he's gonna PDR all of that, but check this out. 35,521 miles. That's actually mind-blowing to me. I asked him if I could buy it off him. He doesn't want to sell it right now. So first couple steps for teardown, we're gonna get all the fluids drained out, coolant and oil, and then we will start doing disassembly on this thing. Thankfully, I do have the 2.5 RS next door getting its carbon fiber roof done, so we do have the full lift to be able to work on this thing. So let's get fluids out of here. Dude, I bet you these pop clips, oh my God, even the pop clips still come out like they're brand new. Ah, this is the best feeling. Yep. Dude, it's so clean. My God. This car still ran and drove in here too, which is insane. I don't see any crazy glitter in here, so that's a good sign. Hard part is done and the engine is out. This engine, I mean, it looks pretty clean. It's only 1,000 miles on this engine. They do have stickers all over. This is remanufactured by non-OE all over this engine. So I'm curious if they just bought this long block from some rebuild online or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. So with the engine out, now we can start tearing this down. This cylinder head here, the passenger side, is the one that took the brunt of the damage. Cylinder 3 specifically is the one that janky spark plug came out of. I'm curious to see what the cylinders look like. This car did drive into the shop and it did drive off the trailer on 3 cylinders, but so far all we know is cylinder 3 is 0 compression entirely. I don't know what the compression is in any of the other cylinders, but I don't know, man. Let's see what we find. Let's tear this thing apart. Inside of the engine looks, I mean, it looks brand new.
All the head bolts are still marked. It even smells brand new-ish for the most part. Now, I'm pretty sure the owner of the car has already changed those plugs after the incident that happened, but still want to make sure, see what we're looking at. These are the proper plugs. So you guys can see the plug length difference on those. This is the one that the shop put in. This is the one that the owner replaced in there, hoping that he was able to save the engine. So it's not looking good. I'm curious to see what these pistons and everything look like on this side. Jesus Christ, like glued the fucking cap to the cam.
No damage on this cylinder head somehow, which is good. I don't see anything inherently wrong on this side.
Let's see if we can find any reason why cylinder 3 right here had no compression. Why did this have no compression? It looks okay. So that spark plug broke one of the exhaust valves. Explains why there's no compression in cylinder 3. When this spark plug broke off from the one that was too long, this guy here, the piece of the spark plug came off as the piston came up. I'm assuming that this piece of the spark plug was probably down here in this area. As the piston came up, it crunched on the piece of the spark plug into the valve, and obviously at that point broke the valve, lost compression in cylinder 3. So, you know, don't put spark plugs that are too long into your engine. Because I showed you guys earlier, I mean, there's a noticeable difference there, but yeah, that sucks. I mean, this head is still salvageable. We have a brand new replacement head to swap this one out for, because we were expecting the worst. We were expecting maybe like all this to be chewed up, all this to be broken in here, something. So we prepared for the worst for this. So we do have a replacement head that's going to be going onto this engine. The other head's going to be reused. They're both going to go to the machine shop. They're getting all new valves, everything like that. So that sucks. Could be worse. Sucks that the other shop didn't own up to their mistake. It was actually a local franchise shop. The owner he literally went there with the spark plug and told them, he's like, hey, you guys put the wrong plugs in the car. These are too long for it. And I have no compression in cylinder 3. They essentially told me, oh, we don't stock those plugs, kick rocks. So, you know, that sucks. Sucks to see that. It really sucks to see quote unquote Subaru specialty shops not be able to work on Subarus properly. So we got a couple more things to pull off this short block. The oil cooler post, the engine mounts, some other small stuff that we're gonna need for the replacement one. Owner's actually gonna come down and pick up all of his old stuff, because a lot of it can be resold and he can make some money back on it. So that concludes the teardown on the Blob-Eye. The owner of the car just came and picked up the old engine, all the stock parts. He's gonna resell all of that. The short block's totally fine to reuse, but the cylinder head, you could rebuild the cylinder head, and that's totally fine too. Like I said, we do have a new one that's gonna be going on to our new stroker engine. This car is getting a 2.1 liter, so that sucks. One shop's mistake of just putting the wrong spark plug in an engine took out the valves. Obviously, with us tearing it apart, he wanted to do a built setup anyway, so you know what? We're making his dreams become a reality. So we are going to be doing a little mini build series on this Blob-Eye. As soon as I get the heads back from the machine shop, we will go ahead and build the engine, build the fuel system, get this thing good to go. We got some other bolt-ons to be putting on here, downpipe, catback, fuel pump, some gauges, and some other stuff. So this should be a pretty solid, like 350, 400 wheel horsepower build for him, depending on what fuel type he wants to use. E85 or pump gas. I mean, the car will be set up to do it. So with that, that's all I got for you guys on this one. Double check. Always double check your spark plugs. If you're taking your car to a shop or you have any doubt or any concern, never hurts to ask. If you like this video, you know what to do. Go and hit that like button, turn to black, blue, green, yellow, purple, silver, cyan, whatever color it turns for you. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel and you want to be able to put it in one of these corners, no idea which one quite yet, but with that, I will catch you guys in the next one. So peace out, homies. Woo!